You see the fish over there, and then there'll be a boss.
I'm nearly dead because I just nearly killed myself with that.
Well, that's all good, mate.
I killed myself with my grenade.
Done.
I threw the grenade at my shield, completely forgetting that it harms you as well.
So Cloud Snake is back towards the middle. So there's a little shortcut. No. Alright, there we go. Should be off to the right here. Okay. Amazing. Fishes all the way to the left.
I didn't realize there were a void there. Is my brightness turned down or something?
Yeah, you get booped off as well.
It feels like my brightness is turned down, but I know it isn't. I'm just checking my brightness. I'll just turn it up. That just turns it way even worse. I've got 10 seconds left before I can spawn.
That's all good, mate. Snake all the way at the back.
Now I need to find my way to get to you.
Where's the big boy? There you are. Bird all the way over to the back right. I think you can get it from there. Okay.
I'm not shooting myself.
Where is he? There he is. Every times 3.
For a Titan, I am squishy as hell.
Oosh. You got your resilience on 100.
Yeah, like 102 and I'm still squishy and I still die for it. It's ridiculous.
It's going dragon. Oh, it's just back right corner again. Mm. Swooping bird. Back to the middle. That's it. first encounter done.
It's interesting.
You'll be able to trigger your Wish Ender quest as well while you're in.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was under. Yeah, no shit, I would be able to do it. Wish under one.
Yeah, so you've got to do the dungeon twice to get Wish Ender.
That sounds exciting.
You don't have to do the full dungeon, so basically you've got to get to the there's a statue. And you go to the statue and she lets you in. She gives you the quest and you got to come back. And there's 3 bosses you've got to kill.
Why is the word Titans new? The jump is so retarded. I just got retarded tail. I don't even know you get that from this.
I think they're world drops, aren't they?
I have
They're
no
drop
idea.
down here off the left.
Going down with a Titan is ridiculous.
I find Titans really hard to stop on big jumps.
Well, no, it's like I just nearly died just coming down. You know, did they use this part of this map before for something else?
I'm not too sure.
Because I recognise this, but I know I've never done the dungeon before. Unless that's just from me glitching out and trying to get through this hallway. Could possibly be. And I just recognise it. I'm nearly dead. Stupid
good.
sniping once.
Oh, good. Yeah, they're nasty. Cool. Yeah, we're good. Quick change of weapon. I always go for a bow here. Because this doorway is annoying.
I was gonna say, I know that TQ's is good.
Tiku's good, Le Monarch, or I can't remember now.
I'm gonna grab this one.
The Trinity go, yeah.
I'm gonna just level this weapon. I crafted the bow from the season. So I'm gonna just level this up. Just need to hope for the best on my own, because it's terrible.
That's what I love those.
I love using them, it's just my, like, on mouse and keyboard so far my aim is just horrid.
You ex-console it, you just moved over.
I'm literally just I usually use a controller, but like right now I'm just having to play on PC because I don't have PlayStation Plus, but I'd be on PlayStation otherwise.
Ah, I got you. So you can go up the left or the right, both are safe. Going down the middle is a bit of a suicide wish.
I'm just gonna just follow you and hope for the best.
Don't need to hope for me. Easy peasy. I think this was my second dungeon I did solo first. Prophecy was the first, but that was just because I wanted the ghost.
Shell.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking of trying to do a solo flawless.
You don't need, so for the ghost you only need to do solo, not solo
Yeah.
flawless.
You know, I
for
mean, like I
Prophecy.
was tempted to try and do like just a solo flawless just to see like how good I am at the game. I'd probably end up not being able to do it, and my patience would just go mental. Like it's just one of them things that I've been tempted to try. Like,
Just takes a few goes. So it's basically about learning the mechanics of the dungeons, the do's and don'ts. Get your weapons sort of like sorted out. So I know for when I get to this bit, I'm gonna put a bow on and just choose it from a distance.
would a scout rifle be good for this part as well?
Scout rifle works.
I was gonna say like, I was thinking that long range weapons would probably be good for this part, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so you'll want long range again for the like linears are quite good. So if you sit here, you see the ogres spawning.
Yeah.
You can just pick them off from there.
I already definitely know I'm gonna die in this part. Without a doubt, I'm going to get much harder.
Yeah. It's easier than I think it is.
It's just me trying to get used to mouse and keyboard still. It's been 3 weeks since I started, and I'm still not any better at it. It's ridiculous. And I play Destiny like nearly every single day.
Cool. There you go, you didn't die.
Shocking.
You can jump straight across, but there's a little path to the left, because sometimes like you don't quite have the legs to make the jump.
Whereabouts would you start the wish the quest?
After the second boss.
Oh, okay.
So this is the throwaway you was on about.
This is like whereabouts side you used to just get stuff.
Yeah, if you just keep running though, they can't touch you.
The hordes of enemies. I got an itch.
The only bad thing about this dungeon is there's like no rally flags.
Is there not?
No, so you have to sort of like be conservative with your ammo.
Oh, jeez.
So if you need any ammo, like this is normally the time to just sort of like just sit, just get some kills, top yourself up if you can get any. And once you're done, just jump off the edge.
I have like 4 gal horn trusts in this bike.
What subclass you running?
Thunder Crash.
Oh, nice. So we'll melt the first boss in.
It's because literally, whilst I've just been doing Titan, I've just been using Arc. That's the only exotic I actually have that's decent. Or like just Curious influence now.
Yeah. Nice. I've started playing my Titan a lot more now.
You know, I'm actually shockingly enjoying it, but the only thing I hate is the jumps.
Oh, must have dropped out.
Hi, the moon.
Sorry, you can rejoin. Bit of loot at the end.
Come on, man, open up the
What's Toland doing over here?
Our causality. What a trip. If you believe your weapon wants to.
Nice. Right. On the road again. Yep. Cool. So this will be the next encounter once we drop off this ledge. So mechanics, there will be, it's a big circle room. There's 4 witches that will spawn in. Basically, kill the 4 witches, they'll drop orbs, and then on the far side there's like a little platform that you can climb up on. Well, I wouldn't even say it's a platform, just a raised area. And you can dunk a ball. Once you dunk the ball, it starts DPS. There's a big fat ogre in the middle, but you can, he's so squishy, he's like almost guaranteed one phase.
So, like, we just like orb and then ogre, all 4.
Yeah, you just follow me around if you want. I'll stand over to the left to start off with, just out the way because the ogre likes to shoot. And the witches will spawn in on these platforms. So where you stood, the first witch will spawn in, but you sort of like chill over here. The ogre can't shoot you. There you go. There you go, first orb. And I think you've got, 45 seconds once you've collected the orb to kill the next witch. But they're so close together. There you go. 2 orbs. Keep making them around. Times 3. Last one's over there. That's all good.
I'm not used to using storm grenades, so I'm killing myself with it.
Cool. So now I've got times 4, and I'll just go here and extinguish, and now we'll just shred the bus. Squishy.
Is that a sword?
Yep. He's so squishy, it's unreal.
Squishy.
Soft, like squishy, like marshmallow.
It's like my
Yeah.
titan. It's like my titan.
So this is your wish ender quest. I don't know if you can interact with her. Could you see she's holding the wish ender bow?
Yeah, no, I can't interact with it yet.
Oh, you might have to pick up a quest then.
Oh, oh wait, yeah.
There you go.
I dumped
So that
I dumped
that
the
now-
quest.
that now triggers the wish ender quest. So you'd have to start again and collect. There's like 3 nights. One in the first area. One. You've got to take an orb through the throwaway.
I'm just gonna check it because I don't have the quest. It's just not on me.
Because it'll give you like 3, and then you do these light up once they're all done, and then you come back here and see her again, and she gives you the wish ender.
That's pretty cool. I'll probably just end up doing it again, like just with people, with people again, just to get the wish ender, because it's like the only thing I just need. Like one of the exotics, I just don't have.
So it's quite easy to do the majority of it by yourself. The only bit that can be a little bit tricky is getting past that encounter, but that's you can get because there's an orb just before it. So inside that room, a knight spawns. So basically, you got to hold off the encounter and try and find him. But because the room's so dark and he tucks himself away in a corner, it's an absolute nightmare.
I can imagine.
It's not too bad if you're in a team of 3 because only one of you's got to kill it.
Yeah, I might put it in Discord asking if anyone wants to do the wish ender quest. 'Cause I know that people were doing it recently, weren't they?
Yeah.
I completely forgot about it, to be honest.
Good weapon. Really good. It's really good in GMs as well. You can skip these if you want, just jump straight in.
I think I just
Fucking hell, excuse you.
I heard that.
fucking needed that.
Fucking hell.
Honestly, my fucking intestines needed that.
I have so many things open, it's ridiculous.
Right, Emma sent me a bunch of flowers today. Obviously from India. You know.
Yeah.
And obviously she's put on their 14. But she just messaged me and was like, oh, did you receive anything today? I was like, no, why? And she was like, oh, well, you should have received some flowers. I was like, okay. She sent me the picture. I was like, that's not my doorstep. And I looked, and I've just been outside, and it's hers next door, that fat fuck. So
Saved it.
she's taken the flowers in,
Oh, next door.
but her doorstep. So why the fuck didn't the postman just leave them on our doorstep?
Oh, nice, nice. Fucking idiot.
But what pisses me off more is she saw us pull up earlier, and she was walking the dog, and she was fucking panicking.
Ah, she's useless bitch anyway, she. Yeah. Boom. Cool. So if you need any ammo, this is the last bit now, before we go around the corner to the boss.
Is there any way you can send me your build over? Yeah.
Oh, my hunter build? Yeah, sure, mate.
Because I'm just looking at you and I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Like enemies, what enemies? It's like, I want to get into R from that type.
Yeah, so there's two ways to play this build. You can play Liar's Handshake, which is immense, and the damage is disgusting with it. Or you can play Assassin's Cowl, which is every time I get a powered melee, I'll go invisible.
That sounds overpowered.
Very overpowered. It's what I've used for almost all my solo flawless dungeons.
Wait, I would say like my classes just don't have builds at all, so like I've just been asking people to see what they use and they would use. Try to use that, see how it goes.
Yeah, most players have builds they spec into. Mods that complement. The only thing I change about is my mods based on what weapons I'm using.
Yeah, that's like,
So my mods at the minute are to generate elemental wells, and then I've got elemental charge. So from the elemental wells, I become charged with light, and then supercharged, which allows me to have more stacks of charge with light, which I've not got on at the minute. I normally would. So I think I can have up to 5 stacks of charge with light, and then I'll have lucent blade on. So lucent blades gives me increased damage for 5 seconds with swords. But obviously then that stacks. I've got 5 stacks of charge with light, so that's like a DPS phase, 25 seconds, with increased damage on lament, which is huge. I think the second boss on Grasp is like a solo 3 phase. Cool. I'm maxed on heavy, so.
Also, maxed on my super. That went unsuccessful. Scripts killed me.
Where's it sent you?
I'm all the way down to the bottom.
You gotta make your way all the way back up. This dungeon's not very forgiving for that.
I would have just preferred to die. If I got sent, since I got sent all the way back.
Keep coming.
Yeah, they keep going. I'll change my grenade for this.
I'll probably just stick that on
Oh, you won't need it, mate. I'll be able to one phase her. So
Alright.
she's the boss is in here quite squishy. She's
Stop saying squishing.
alright.
I say squishy myself.
Like a little marshmallow.
And Mishnala.
Pulse grenades. There we go. Nice.
I'm here.
Boosh. Good to go.
Oh, fuck my life.
Don't be silly.
So I'm quickly bang a pulse or something on. I've got a bow, there you go. Cool. I'll put that. There's some G back on. Fuck. Swords clutch.
If I was sprinting, I would have been able to just do that to come back.
Yeah, I got boots off, but the lovely thing about having a sword is like if I go left, I can sword swing back.
Yeah. Swords is like so good. Like you just parkour and parkour.
Yeah.
It's quite good so popular in PvP, isn't it? It's like people move with them, don't they?
Yeah. Cool. Up again. Cool. If we wait here.
Yeah.
Cool. So you see the 3 knights in front of us?
Yep.
So we have to take all 3 of them out, and they'll drop a buff, and that'll allow us to do damage to the witch at the back, who's the boss.
Okay.
If we don't do enough damage, we'll have to jump on top of that podium and cleanse. Otherwise we die, but I just tend to just fucking super these. And now just damage the witch. She's nearly dead anyway. Lament destroys. There you go. Done.
I got another sword.
Easy peasy.
I realised they don't give you a chest, they just give it straight to you.
You used to have a chest, but they got rid of them all because they're older dungeons.